Today we're going to do a little project because you know what? Nettie was given some eye patches and I still have to wear one and I've got a couple and it's going to be a few more, so I don't like to be wasteful. Don't need any tea strainers, so we're going to do a little project today. So, this is about doing what you can and not what you can't, because I can't do a whole lot with my eyes. I mean, you'll see, these glasses were sent to me to see if I like them, and they got earrings to match. Well, you'll see that sometime. They got earrings to match, and people just want me to have something new when my eyes get better. But that's so sweet. I just love that. If you got some old glasses laying around, mail them to me. I would love it. But for the meantime, I'm going to make some new ear bulbs. I'm going to make some new ear bulbs out of my eye patches. And that's because, just because I can do art projects. And it's not as easy. You'll see that. Because, I can't really see out of this eye very much anymore. None of my glasses works. These are plain lenses, so the fact that I can even see this to turn it on, I can actually read the numbers on it with my left eye, but it's blurry. My right eye just says, get with it, Nettie, you need something better. But it's going to get a little worse before it gets better, but sometime around the first of the year, I'm going to be wearing new eyeglasses. Well, I can't wait. And because, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. So in the meantime, let's do this little project and get with it. All right. Nettie loves you. So here's the eye patch. And you can see, it looks like a tea strainer, doesn't it? So I just thought, it sort of looks like a sunflower. And, I'm going to have, at least 2 more, probably 3 or 4 more before I'm done with all my surgeries. So, I suppose I could make a tea strainer, but it sounded kind of gross to me. So instead, I'm going to make earrings and a brooch. And it's going to be to commemorate my surgery and all the success so far. I already started changing this. I thought this was just kind of too plain. Nettie, she likes her ear bulbs to be a little fancy. So, I've already started. If you can see, I've just kind of curled the edges to make it look more like a flower. And this will be the top, and I'm going to drill a little hole right here with my Dremel tool. So this is all I've done. I've taken these are little, jewelry pliers, and they've got this full round here, like a, full round needle nose. Here's my regular needle nose. Fred got me these. They got pink handles. He thinks that ladies who like to have tools like pink tools, I wasn't going to hurt his feelings. I kind of like the red and black ones, but they mean a lot. Look, I use them so much they're getting rusty and everything. So what the little ones will do, will give you a little curl right like that. But I found that actually the bigger one just kind of does it a little bit quicker. So we're just going to go around and do that. And they can all be a little bit different, just to get a little life. And like it's a little sunflower flapping in the breeze. Remember that aluminum wire that I used for my boat necklace? Well, here it is in black. Can you see that? Yes. So what we're going to do here is we just take these pliers. So these pliers are called rounded needle nose. See how it's all round? As opposed to these that have a flat inside. So what this does is make this little curl. I'm going to do a little curly cue. Keep it going. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. There we go. See how we get it started like that? So now, what we're going to do is use these pliers that have plastic on them to keep this paint from getting torn up. So we're just going to keep that circle going. I'll touch up this paint now, but for now, we can just keep doing this. A couple more rounds there. And see, this flattens it as it goes. It's a flat plier head. It's kind of fun coming up with stuff like this. I think there's times in our life when we just need something to fiddle with. That's what my dad used to say. I'm just going to go down in the workshop and fiddle around. And that's because there's a calmness. It's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. People will sit around after big old Thanksgiving dinner or just visiting on a Sunday afternoon and do puzzles. And really, we don't do enough of that. Going for walks is one thing, but actually being creative, putting your hand to some sort of craft or a coloring book or crossword puzzle, Sudoku, or whatever that's called. There's a reason why we have to just sit. Sudoku, or whatever that's called, does not relax me. So that's not what I do. But I do love something called cryptoquotes. And it's how we doing? Getting close. Cryptoquotes. It's where, it's you got this code and you have to figure out the code. There's little sayings and verses. And I love that. Okay. Let's see where we're going to go here. I think we're just about done. Oh, we can go a couple more wraps. I like big pupils. Not dilated, but kind of like, looks like a pool. Your eyes are like pools, cesspools. And your teeth are like stars. They come out at night. We used to make things up like that. I think we're there. So I'm going to cut this a little bit long because I'm not sure I'm going to put this, but I kind of think I'm going to start by making a right angle like that and just see if it goes right in here. And then there's the pupil. Oh, how fun is that? So now the iris is next. This one, maybe we'll have hang this way, right? And so it'll look like a real eyeball. So in that case, I know how I'm going to start with this. This is kind of fun. And you better believe I'm going to wear these to the doctor's office. So, in case you're wondering, these iPads come with a little cotton binding that just stretches off and on. And so since this is getting kind of caught, I'm going to do something like what that cotton binding did to protect my eye. Just wrap it around here. And it's going to keep my thread from getting caught in those little cracks there. So learn as we go. That's kind of what we do. And when you think about all the crafts that people have done throughout the centuries, people have to make things up as they go. I think of all the knitting patterns and crochet patterns that people do. Okay, so we're ready to go. Remember, my eyes don't work really well yet. And so I might have a little struggle with this, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't like to put X's on eyeballs because, it reminds me of having your eye poked out. Well, So now I'm doing the same thing, but I'm going to use satin ribbon. Let's see what happens. This could be really fun. It's going to work well. One of the things we need right now in the world, when we're stuck at home with COVID, what kind of things bring you comfort? You know, what can you do to keep your mind off of things? And that's true. You might have somebody sick. Or for me, you know, I can't do a whole lot right now with my eyes. I mean, that's why you're getting one video right now a week, because that's about as much as Nettie can do. And I am doing my sermonettes, because that doesn't really require much but my mouth. And that's always working, you know. So now we come to the fittings part. And this is where we finish the earrings. And the fittings are all these things. You know, there's these little loop pins, and eye pins. They're called eye pins. Eye pins for my eyeball earrings. And then these are little evil eyes. I don't think they're evil, but they're little sterling silver around these beautiful glass beads and stainless steel loopy earbobs things. And then we're going to use those pliers. Oh, no, I'll use my little flatheads too. I think they're right here. My little tiny flatheads right here. So I'm going to put 3 of these. I'm going to put 3 of these on there. And you know, where is the hole? It's so teeny, I just have to kind of, well, whatever. And I think I'm going to put 3 of them on, because that really, I like the number 3. And after that, whoops, I got to stay in picture. I've got about a half hour worth of video I took where you can't see a thing. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And then I have these stainless steel ear hooks. I'm going to put it all together and show you what I got. So there's what it looks like. Ha! I love it. So I've decided, here's the other one. I put it together the same way. But that just looked too plain to me. So what I found was these. I found these on Amazon. I thought they were silver, but they're not. And if you put them together the right way, look at, everything's looking at you. So I decided to attach one. And I've already got this side attached. And all I did was take one of those, you know, pins and cut it in half. Then just take these little pliers and bend this over in half like this. So it looks like, you know, it looks like a construction staple when you're done, like this. See? Whoop. I already found the middle, and it's right there. And you put the staple right there and in between 2 holes. Turn it over and twist it, just like a twisty tie, and then get your pliers to help you finish that off, and then we'll bend it back. We'll bend it back so it doesn't hurt you, you know, all that. Okay. And here we go. Okay, well, we'll have a little fashion show at the end of the video. Oh, how much fun is this? Well, at least it brings a little bit of joy to have my eye poked all the time. Okay. Look! So, you know, 2 things. I put on one of my nice, elegant black scarves because I needed a backdrop for these. Tell me what you think about these glasses. But look at these, my new earbobs. The only thing is I think I'm going to have to get a longer neck. And then there's this one. Well, just wait. When I have 2 more surgeries, so that means I've got 3 of them so far, and one's going to be a brooch, and 2 more are coming, maybe 3 more are coming. And so who knows what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll have a brooch for each one of them. I'm so excited. I wonder what the doctor's going to think. You know what? I can't do a whole lot with my eyes right now. Not a whole lot on my computer or reading or any of that. But arts are okay. I mean, you know, when you can't find the, you just fake it. You know, you can feel it. Honestly, that's how I'm doing it. It doesn't really matter. That's kind of why everything was out of screen. I don't care. I'm doing what I can, not what I can't. And, you know, we need to find things to do right now. We're going back into COVID cover-up. And, oh, well, we're going to make the best of it. You know, be the light. Be the light. Even if you can't see it, emotionally, spiritually, or physically, just be it. Just be it. Always be a first responder in love. In other words, don't put any thumbs down on this one. Please don't do that right now. Just give me a thumbs up. Be the light. Tell everybody you just love them. Okay. Bye. You know, if you want to see more of these educational videos from Nettie, if you subscribe, then Nettie will be around for a long time. Well, please subscribe.